welcome to my lesson on All the Things You Are. This is one of the tunes that I've worked on a lot and actually kind of learned how to play by learning how to play over this tune. It's got some harmonic situations that are really common. It's got 6-2-5-1 and a couple keys, some 2-5-1s. It's got a diminished chord. So really there's a lot of stuff here that you'll be able to apply to lots of different tunes. But to get started, I want to play two different clips I've transcribed from two guitar players that I really like who are very different from each other. But I'm going to try to tie together a concept that I think they're both using. So let's get right into the first one. This is a clip of Joe Pass. It's from a YouTube video that everyone should go check out. But I just took the first bit of his solo. So here it is. Here's Joe Pass. All right, before I do any analysis on that clip, I want to play you guys the second bit of a transcription I did. This one is another one of my absolute favorite guitar players on the planet, a much more contemporary sound. This is Tim Miller. I think someone recorded this on their cell phone, so the audio quality is not amazing, but this line he plays, I love it so much I had to use it anyway. So here's Tim Miller. All right, now what could these two guys possibly have in common, sounding so different? I'm going to take Joe's transcription and I'm going to circle all of the places where Joe is playing the third of the chord on beat 1. As you can see, he's doing it all over the place. In fact, I would say more often than not. It even kind of seems to be how he's thinking. He's just playing the third of every chord and then weaving together a line that brings him to the next third. So let me play Joe's solo for you again and listen for those thirds. All right, now here's Tim's solo again, and I've circled all the thirds. And you can see that as contemporary of a sound as you can have, it's ultra modern. Tim is still nailing the third all the time. That whole 6-2-5-1, he plays the third of each chord on beat 1. All right, now here's the clip of Tim one more time. Go check out this YouTube video of him. The entire thing is great, great guitar playing. All right, so now we have our concept, landing on the third on beat 1 of every chord, or almost every chord. Of course, you know, you're probably not going to want to do it that predictably, but the thing that I practiced as an exercise is first I just found the third of every chord and I played them all right through the form, just so you can find them all in time, you know, as the chords go by. You might use a metronome or a backing track or something just so that you're confident that you can find every third in time, you know, not late like you're hitting some on beat 2 or 3 because you didn't find it yet. And you'll notice that it sounds a lot like the melody because the melody of this tune is all thirds. So then you have an exercise where you're playing one note per measure and it's just the third. I'm not going to demonstrate that one just because I don't think I need to. I think everybody can figure that out on their own, and I don't want this video to get too long. So the thing that I practice next after I find the third of every chord is I start to connect them with a really simple line It's a line that just goes through the key of the moment. I'm not going to go through all of the keys of this tune. So if you don't know what keys this tune goes through, I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube that you could check out that would help you out, or other resources online. But, it starts out in A flat, and then it goes to E flat, and so on. So here's this line that I practiced. I practiced it right through the tune, just like this. I'm sure there are other simple lines that you could find that would work just as well for you, but this is what I practiced to get myself started. I don't think I ever made so much progress on this tune as when I learned this line. So here it is. Here's one chorus, just thirds and me connecting it in a really simple way. So that right there is the basic framework of my solos. It's like the skeleton. So that's what I learned first, that line that I just played. And I practiced it a lot. And my next step after that was to start improvising a little bit in between the thirds. I started trying to put some eighth notes in between it. I started putting other rhythms. I started putting altered scale on the dominant chords, and I have another video on the altered scale. If you're interested, check that out. I'm definitely using it here. And then, of course, once you have that down, you can start landing on other chord tones or tensions or whatever you hear. But for me, learning this line really got me started playing over these chord changes convincingly. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let me know if you have any ideas for what you would like to see me cover in future lessons. I'm always looking for new things to talk about. So anyway, thanks for watching.